All right, y'all. Let's talk about the face-to-face between Braun Breaker and Jey Uso on this recent episode of Monday Night Raw. I just want to touch on something real quick because it moved me. I said, you know what? This right here can be even make or break for both guys. I'm gonna tell you why. And also, hey, hello, welcome to the show. I forgot to do that a couple episodes. Didn't nobody tell me. Y'all know y'all love it. Anyway, Braun Breaker and Jey Uso had a face-to-face. Braun essentially, and I'm paraphrasing, told Jey that he the Yeet Man and he ain't shit, and he gonna continue to be the Yeet Man. It kind of threw back to where, yes, without all the extras, when when Triple H told Booker T that he's just, he's the guy that does all the suckers and the and he's really not worth no shit. Okay, it kind of took me back. Cause yeah, like Rikishi said, Jey Uso's the Yeet Man. I got to experience a Yeet calisthenics session. When you go to the show, be prepared to Yeet. Like he's going to have you swinging your arms for at least a good 5-10 minutes. Okay, even during commercial. And we love Jey Uso. He's a good time. He looks like you gonna have a beer with him, and you probably gonna make it home in one piece. But Braun Breaker look like he ain't nothing to play with, and that's what I like about Braun Breaker. He looks like that tan is fucking terrible, but he looks like I will fuck you up to keep this belt. I think, and y'all could dispute this. I want you to dispute it. I understand Braun just got the belt. He needed to take it off of Sami Zayn because I'm tired of Sami Zayn, but that's another conversation for itself. I don't see what would be wrong if they hot potatoed the belt between Jey Uso and Braun Breaker. Now hold up. Now hear me out. Let's say they go to Bad Blood or wherever they next wrestling for the matches, right? And Jey Uso wins. Everybody goes up. We yeeting. It's a yeet party. It's like yeet. Everybody just doing it raw and all that, right? Braun Breaker mad as fuck. Braun Breaker's running around, tearing up motherfuckers. Adam Pearce, listen, he done came up out his shirt because he ain't got no fucking control. Braun's like, I want my rematch. I don't give a fuck. Then we go to the next show, which is usually the Monday Night Raw after the pay-per-view. They have about a good 15-minute slobber knocker. Braun Breaker gets the belt back. Everybody's like, oh shit. Jey Uso like, hold up. Yeet in the yeet. Yeet, motherfucker. Yeet. Because that's how Jey Uso talk, right? I want that. They go, both of them. They go to Adam Pearce. They like, listen, I want to run the fade with him at least 6-7 times. And when we hit the final, we get to tie that shit up. The final yeet. Then we gonna see who gonna keep this belt. That's how you get a belt to be hot, right? Now, while they're running and chewing each other out and shit, they could be on side missions. So while Braun's holding the belt to the next, pay-per-view, them two on site fucking each other up. Braun's still gonna do his wrestling because everybody wants that belt. Jey, still, he can flirt. He can do all that shit he be doing until he gets his hands on it. The focus is that belt. But people stepping to Jey, punking him, doing all the things they doing because he lost the belt. Then he gets the belt back at the next pay-per-view. Then we going to do it again. Back and forth. It's cool. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Because you could actually conclude this whole series at a WrestleMania. Now, before you say that's not a WrestleMania match, let me tell y'all something. The internet, for some reason, is doing all the booking, and the shit's terrible. We got people that's on Raw because the internet likes them, and they don't translate to the casual. I'm a casual. I'm telling you to see this vividly, and you see what I'm talking about. So before you say, well, that's not going to make the belt prestigious, fuck the belt and the prestigious of the belt. All the records been broke. Ain't nobody breaking Gunther's record and whoever else held it. They always going to be Hall of Famers, whoop. These are new folks who need to be doing new shit. Okay? If we can have a whole program about a bracelet and a Ulafala, we can have a whole program about a belt and how it's being handled between two people and other people want the belt. Because I'm looking at this Raw roster, and to be honest with you, I could see Braun Breaker and Jey Uso working it out. I can see what's that dude name? Oh, Bronson Reed stepping to Braun Breaker like, I'm gonna take the belt. You ain't got to worry about none of that. I can see shit, one of the Wyatt Six, because they ain't no threat to nobody. You could toss in Tozawa and Otis. The Latino, the LWOs could be in there. Like, you could get people opportunity while this whole meeting of the Titans is going on. I think this is a good opportunity to shut people up about Jay and his moveset. Let Jay go in there and wrestle and be doing like a Falcon Arrow and shit you ain't never seen. Braun Breaker gonna do what he gonna do. He gonna run the ropes, try to move the fucking ring. He gonna spear you. He gonna do whatever he is doing. But this is more so for people to see that although Jay is the Yeet Man and he's a good time, Jay ain't nothing to be fucked with. Because what we don't want to happen is what's happening to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, at this particular point, all he does is talk hella shit. And I'm talking about Drew McIntyre talks so much shit to the point he is like so close to saying he's going to murder someone. And he doesn't. And that's not a conversation for a different day. I don't want that to happen to Jay. I don't want him talking about, yeah, well, I'm a yeet and then yeet, 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 yeet. Okay? I want them yeets to mean some shit. And then he go in the ring and show it. Because Jay been losing left and fucking right since he been over there in Raw. He get a little win here and there. But Jay be losing too much for me. And you can't have Jay floating around to Roman and, you know, all of the Samoans mobilized. He is not on SmackDown. He is on Raw. And he need to be forging his own legacy. So I do agree with Rikishi on that. Y'all tell me what y'all think about my idea when it comes to the Intercontinental Championship and maybe a best of 7 series or a best of 6 series, and then like let them tie, right? 3-3, whatever, 4-4, however, whatever's going to be a tiebreaker, and whoever breaks that tie is the Intercontinental Championship, no question. Tell me what y'all think about that. If y'all think it's like, no, we gotta do it, and Jay just ain't that guy, hit me in the comments. Let's have the conversation. Alright, y'all.